Hello, guys. Hello, guys. Let me wait for 2 minutes so that people can join. Then we kick off. Hello, guys. Welcome to this live session once again. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's nice to have you. I'm waiting for 2 minutes before I kick off. Let's have more people in the building. You can drop a comment so that I can see you. Thank you so much for joining. Amos James. Oh, Amos, welcome. It's nice to have you here. Please share the video so that we can have more people. I don't know, but I will still record the video. Others can watch later. Thank you for joining, Amos. Nice to have you. We are kicking off at 4:03 exactly. Just 1 minute more, we just kick off. Thank you. So we kick off at 4:03. Amos, are you looking for master's or PhD openings? Which of the scholarship, master's or PhD? Okay, MSc, perfect. Okay. Yeah, okay. Nice to have you. So, let me share this on my Facebook. So let's kick off. Let's kick off. While we wait for others to join. Who else is in the building? Welcome. Thanks for joining. It's nice to have you here. Nice to have you. So now I think we should kick off. Others can watch later. So as the description of this video said, I'm going to discuss in this video some scholarships that covers for scholars that want to go for economics, public administration. Like this is basically like scholars that already have a bachelor's in this degree. If you know, maybe you have your bachelor's in economics, economic science, business administration, political economics, or you know, maybe you have done something and you know how to like relate what you have done previously to these degrees, then you can apply. So it's just for you to know how to tailor your statement of purpose so that you can be fit for the program. So this is basically what I'm going to cover. And in this session, I have about 3 scholarships, which I'm going to share with you guys. 2 for masters and 1 for PhD. So anyone you are eligible for, please kickstart. Don't wait. Just try to arrange your documents and everything that we're going to see in this video that is required for the application. Now, let's start with the first program. Let me share my screen right now. see. Please, guys, give me some minutes. Let me. Super. What's happening to my share today? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness. Why is this thing just misbehaving today? No. So I want to basically reset my screen. I think this software is just having an issue this afternoon. It's not sharing. I don't know why. Can you guys see my screen? Because I've clicked on share, but I can't see it here. Technology and their wahala. Nice to have you here. Thank you, Benson. Nice to have you here, Benson. It's just that I'm having a little issue with our screen. It's not coming up. I don't know why. So why is the share button not here? Can you guys see my screen now? I hope people can see my screen. So the first program we are looking at in this application is this one, and it is in Germany. Let me go back to the home page so that you can see the program in full. So this program is Master's Program in Development Economics. Sorry guys for the delay, but now we have our screen. So this program is Master's Program in Development Economics, and it's starting by next year. And the application window will start from, that should be by 1st of October. Yes, 1st of October to 15th. Yeah, I think so. Let me confirm again so that I'll give you guys the right details. So yeah. And another thing you need to note for this course, it has 4 semesters. When you are coming to Germany for your master's, target courses that have 4 semesters, that is 2 years. Because it's only when you have studied for 2 years here that you can have the job seekers visa after your studies. But if you study less than 2 years, it will be pretty difficult to have such. So, but if you are 2 years, you are rest assured that that won't be an issue after graduating. So that's why it's important to know the duration of your course before you start. It's very important that you know the duration of the course because it will help you a lot. This program is starting on the 1st of November and 1st of October, and it will end in the by 15th of November. That is basically like 6 weeks, yeah, 4 weeks in October and then 2 weeks in November. So it's starting by that 1st of October, but you need to prepare your documents because whenever it starts, you need to submit your application. So this master's is in the University of Gau Göttingen. It is in the city known as Göttingen in Germany. I think Göttingen is in Hesse. The region with Frankfurt is within the same region with Frankfurt. So in this Hesse region, that's where this university is found. And this program is for 2 years, 24 months. That is 2 years. Now, for you to have further information about this program, you need to come to this page. You can read more to have a basic idea of what is needed for this program. To have a basic idea, you see these opportunities that are up to you when you pick up this master's program. So with all these things, you can also read the news from former alumni. You can see his name here, Oluwatobi Joshua Olofin. So, and one good thing about all these things they are posting here is you can, through the alumni, contact this alumni. Definitely, if you go to LinkedIn, more professionally is LinkedIn. If you go to LinkedIn, definitely you will see this person. You can contact him and ask him some questions. Definitely, if he is free, he will definitely help you out. So on this page, you will see their former alumni. You can ask them your questions. If you want, you can also ask to the project coordinators, maybe the lecturer. You can also see the list of their lecturers here, so you can go there to check for them. Now, for the application process, let's quickly go through it. So there are 3 application process. And for this program, you can be self-funded or you go through a scholarship. And the scholarship that is sponsoring this course is that scholarship. I know I've mentioned that scholarship on my channel several times. So that is also sponsoring this course. So if you are interested for the DAT scholarship, use the deadline I mentioned earlier. That is 1st of October to 15th of November, so that you can be considered for the DAT scholarship. If you want to go there for your self-funding, you have to check the website to know when to apply for next year. Then one thing with this region also, let me just chip this in here. Even if you do not receive the DAT scholarship, you can get the those regions have free tuition, so you don't need to pay high amounts of money to fund yourself. So if you can like come into Germany, if you get admission and can come into Germany, doing some student work can help you pay your fees, because highest you can pay is like maximum of 300 euros in 6 months. That is your, they call it more like administration fee. You are not paying for tuition because this region is free education. If you have further questions about this free education regions in Germany, you can check my video. I have a video that is basically telling one where to choose, where to study if you are considering Germany. So the good news is this area also is the region that is tuition free. So you don't need to bother yourself if you couldn't get the DAT scholarship. You can also sponsor yourself. You only need to pay like 300 in 6 months. So it's not that you can fund yourself with just your student job and other things. So now, the first stop here, you can see that they said for you to apply, you need to fully fill your online application form during the application period and send it to us via the send button. So there's an application form which you're going to fill. And as of yesterday, I checked this application form is not yet open because it is only clickable. You can see where to click, but you cannot click it. When you click there, it's not opening because the application window is not yet open. But from 1st of October, the link will be accessible. But at this phase, what you need to do is to start to get your documents. And then the next thing is you will receive you will receive login data in order to access the upload portal via email. Go through the attached checklist and upload all necessary documents. And then also you will receive an email approximately 6 weeks after the application deadline. So after the application deadline, you will receive an email confirmation that they have received your application. So it's not these people that immediately you send your application, they will send you feedback. But the main thing is to make sure that you have clicked on the send or submit button. Be rest assured that after 6 weeks, they will contact you to tell you that they have received your application. So it's not immediate. Then you can go through this page to see some of their lecturers. So here you have already seen the name of these lecturers. You can go through their profile to know what they have been doing, to know if there's any one of them you can link in your statement of purpose. It's really nice when you're writing your statement of purpose that you mention a lecturer or a professor. That's a professor in that department. It really shows that you already know a bit of them. So mentioning names is really nice in your statement of purpose, and it's important that you come through here, go through their names and see what they have done so that you will know if there's any one of them you will like to align your statement of purpose to, something like that. So if you have any question with regards to this, please drop it. Oh my goodness, sorry for the noise. So if you are interested, if you have any questions, guys, please drop it in the comments. I will reply to it, or you can also send it to my email address. I will reply to your emails so that we'll know what next. Let me check if I have any comments. Undergraduate scholarship available. Jacob Koma, for this undergraduate scholarship, it's pretty, you have to search. You don't easily see undergraduate scholarship like that. You need to check through some schools and see if there is some funding. Sometimes they will not announce it there, like make it so open that there are undergraduate scholarships. But for Germany, if you're considering undergraduate scholarship, be mindful that you're studying in German. And when that's the case, you have to have at least, I think, C1 in German proficiency. That is C1. That is almost like 9 months of studying German, 6 to 9 months of studying German. If you are considering other countries, what you need to do, go to the university, check the undergraduate program, and see if there's any funding. You can also write to the program coordinator or to the help desk of that department and ask if there is funding for international scholars. If they have, definitely they will tell you and then direct you to where to apply, or direct you to the page where you can see further information about the scholarship. But this one now I'm announcing now is for masters, and it's for master. This one now is for masters. We'll come to that of PhD later. So I hope I've answered your question. If you have any other one, you can drop it here. Okay, yes, it's showing now. So now that is it about this course. You can go through it to have further information. You can see here career. You can see the different career you can do after this program. You can be a development economist, you can be a project manager, or you can be a researcher. So these are the different areas you can go to. And then program structure. Let's go through the program structure and see where we can see the eligible courses. Okay. How to apply. We have covered how to apply. Do you have any questions? So now you can see here, do you have any questions? So it's on this area that you can ask your questions. You have seen their number here, you can call, but on a safer side, you can use their email address and send them email, or you can also chat with them online. You can click here and then the website will open, then you can maybe communicate with them. I've not tried this to know how it works, but you can easily use their email to send them your questions. want to see basically where they wrote study links, overview of modules, course catalog. And then it's important for you to know that for this program is for the scholarship is for scholars that are do and that are from international or development or developing countries. Let me put it like that. Yeah, from developing countries. And here, these are the list of developing countries that are eligible for this scholarship. You can see here in Europe, you can see the one from Africa. So if you're from Africa, check if your country is here. You can see North Africa, you see the countries that are eligible. Sub-Saharan Africa, you can see the countries, and then America. So just go through it. Costa Rica, Cuba, South America, you see countries. Then just go through it and know if your country is eligible. So these are basically the countries that are eligible for this scholarship if you want to go for it. Also, I want to, okay, we have a question here. My associate degree is in chemistry. I would love to have a scholarship with this regards. Okay, Amos, I will try to do my research and see if there's any that scholarship that covers people with a degree in chemistry or any other scholarship. Mostly I've been seeing for chemistry, what I've been seeing is PhDs, doctoral degrees, but I'll still research to know if there is for masters so that you can do that, so that you can go through it and see if you can apply as well. And the next question I have here is also I want to ask for a friend with distinction in HND. Could that be used to apply for direct MSc in Germany? People do it. And he has a distinction. That's a good grade. Now, for this program, it's also important that you should note if that your friend is working in a field that is related to this program, if he is like working in an institute that is related to this development economics or any other thing that is related to this program, that is perfect for him. So all he needs to do is to put in a strong letter of motivation. That's the statement of purpose, letter of motivation, because he knows that he's competing with also those with degree. So the only thing that will make him stand out is how he presents himself and how he presents his former experiences is really important. So you can tell him he can apply. Definitely, if his application is top notch, he will be selected. There's no harm in trying. You will not be penalized if you try. So tell him to apply for it, let him go through it and apply so that he can stand a chance, and also write a strong statement of purpose. And also he needs letter from his employer to show that he's working in that firm, because if anybody can claim anywhere that he or she is working, but the only tricky thing that makes you to be on on guard or to be checkmated is through your letter of employment, because it's not easy to get letter of employment. So if definitely you are employed, definitely you have a letter of employment. So you need to submit that letter of employment. And also, what else does he need for this now? Basically, if he can go through the video I did about that scholarship, I listed the whole documents that is needed for that scholarship. So those are the documents he needs. He also need a letter of references. This can be from his lecturer and also from one of the person in his current place of work. So with that, he's good to go to apply for this program. There's no harm in trying. Just tell him to try. Tell him to try. Yes. Let's go further. So now let's look at the application periods. Okay, first let's go to admission requirements and selection process. So admission to the master's program in development economics is competitive. Definitely, we know. I think at the end they select like maybe 6 or less than 6 scholars, and maybe in this application they receive like 200 applications. So it's really competitive. And sometimes they try to spread their selection. Maybe 2 people from one country cannot be selected. So if you have a strong competitor in your country, it's really a tough one. But if maybe in your country you are somehow the best, you are good to go. There's no two ways about it, but just put in your application. So here is more like the course structure. Okay, proof of relevance of previous studies. So you need to show how your previous studies is related. And here is bachelor's degree comprising at least 180 ECTS credits in the subject of economics or closely related subjects. And also academic achievement in economics and agricultural economics. Wow. So agricultural economics can also apply. That means you want to go to economics proper. So you can also apply if you have a bachelor's in agricultural economics. And then they said for any other program or program ties, at least one third of overall course taken. So any course you did that you have one third of it related to economics, you are good to go. Economic theory, agricultural economics, development economics. So this is it. You can go through here to know if you're eligible. If you cannot do these calculations, just send an email to that email I've asked you. The people can help you to tell you if you're eligible or not when they check what you have and what they require. Then the next thing is academic achievement in mathematics. Ooh. So you see, you need to show your academic achievement in mathematics and statistics. And then proof of language skills, English language skills. So for this, you need to submit your IELTS. For a list of accepted documents, still require that, okay, documents, we'll check this later. Now you have seen English language skills, but I think you can use your, if you previously did your bachelor's in English, you can write to them and tell them that you have done in English. If you bring a letter from your university to show that you studied in English, if they will accept it, you can write to them and confirm. If they said it's okay, you can do it. They said the accepted language certificate has to be uploaded until the end of the application possible. It's not possible to hand it in later, okay? So any document, you need to submit it before the deadline. So for these English language skills, if you have your IELTS, perfect. But if you don't have, you can write to them and tell them that you studied in English, that English is your official language and you studied in English, that bringing a letter from your university to show that you studied in English, that your formal studies, the language of instruction is in English. If they accept that, good to go. Just get the letter and attach with your application. And then please pay attention to the following details. The determination of the relevancy of previous studies is based on the documents enclosed in the application, okay? They don't work based on maybe what you have in your head. Anything you know you want them to know, just submit anything related to it. And then unless needed as part of an APO scholarship application, please do not include any letters of recommendation. They will not be evaluated. But in APOS, it's needed, so you need to submit your letter of recommendation. APO scholarship needs letter of recommendation, so you need to submit it. And then selection procedures and criteria. So you can read through here to get more information because I don't want this video to be too long. So here you can see the application form. Why did it bounce back? Like application form. So here you can see the application guide. If you click here, a PDF will open. I think it's this PDF. Yeah, this PDF. Something like this will open. Here you will see the different information about the application. Is here you can see the application document. You can see here online application form, university degree certificate, transcript of records, and then what else again? Resume, you need your CV, you need your letter of motivation. You can read all these things here to know what they need in your letter of motivation. Verification of English language proficiency. Okay, you can be a native speaker. Okay, so you can read here to see different things that you can use for your English proficiency. So kindly go through it. APS certification for applicants from China, India, Mongolia. So if you are from China, India, Mongolia, I think you should know this certification because I don't have an idea of it. APS certification, it should be common in those countries. And then official course description. Okay, documents that outline the courses you have completed. This can be your course handbook. Well, I think transcript can cover this. But if your course have a handbook where it listed the different courses and what is done there. If applicable, your bachelor's thesis. So you can write a summary of your bachelor thesis, what you did, and attach also with it. Just attach as far as they stated it here, just attach. They will take the ones they want, and then the ones they don't want, they can ignore it. Then all additional application documents required by that outlined here. So these are the ones you also add to the ones that are previously listed. So this is how you find out the documents you need for this scholarship. So I think this is basically the whole information we need for this program. We have covered how to apply. You need to start with the application form, and that application form will start by 1st of October. Then the required documents, we have seen it in this video, and also the previous degree you should have before you can apply. Now let's go to the second program. Let's go to the second program. Okay, there's something. Okay. Okay. So the next program we have here is at University of Leipzig, and this one is also for master's degree. So the name of the course is Small Enterprise Promotion and Training. The short form is SEPT, Small Enterprise Promotion and Training. So that's the course. And this course is for 22 months. So it's almost 2 years. And the application window will also open by October. Yes, it will start by October. So you can go through this program homepage to know more information about them. So for this program, about us, the CERT Competence Center is a research and training center at Leipzig University, and dedicated to providing theoretical insight and practical experience in the management and promotion of small and medium-sized enterprises worldwide. So you can click on read more to read more. So it's a master's program. There is also promotion, development, and management of SME. You can read more. Let's read more on this master's program. And for this program also, it's covered by the DAT scholarship. It's covered by that scholarship. So if you want to be considered for the DAT scholarship, apply from the application deadline is 1st of October. That means now it is open. You can start your application now and make sure you have submitted everything before the 1st of October. So this one is already open. Admission requirements, you can see here, undergraduate degree with 180 ECTS or more, or its equivalent from a reputable university, and documentation of English proficiency, minimum of 2 years professional experience in the area of SME promotion. So if you are working, your work should be related to SME promotions and training. And then special requirements, students from India with a 3-year bachelor degree eligible to apply if they fulfill the following. Okay, if you're from India, you can go through this requirement to know. And if you're from China and Vietnamese, you need to submit your APS certificate. Then here are more details about the English proficiency. And then application, the current application period for that APOS opens from August 15th. So it started from 15th of August and it will end on October 15th. But on the DAD scholarship portal, it's written October 10th. So I will advise, it's tricky. So since there are 2 dates now that are conflicting, 1st of October and 15th of October, please guys, try and submit before the 10th. Try and submit before the 10th so that if it is 10th, you are good to go. If it is 15th, you are still on the safer side than submitting on the 15th and then the deadline is October 10th. Is October 1st. Yeah. So please submit by October 1st. Don't wait till 15th to submit. Try and submit within this month of within September so that you will not make a mistake. And then you will see here for the application, all applicants must submit an online application form using this link. Let me open this application form. Let's see what it looks like. Then online application requirements. So here you can see prepare electronic copies PDF of the necessary documents. So all your documents should be in PDF format. Don't attach any image. Images are not required, guys. Images are not required. Perfect. So images are not required. And then you need your curriculum vitae in Europass format. Yes, even the former one we discussed, you also need your CV to be in Europass format. That is the format that is acceptable for that scholarship. So try and create your CV in Europass format. If you click on this button here, it will take you to the page where you can do that. And then it should be signed by you. So when you finish writing your CV, you print it out and sign, and then upload it back to the website to submit. And then original or certified copy of school leaving certificate. So either you submit, you scan your original certificate or you notarize it. Just go to a high court or any law firm within your area and tell them to notarize your document. It's very easy. If you just pay them, they will just compare the two certificates, the original and the photocopy. If it's the same, they will notarize it. Then you can now submit the certified copies. But remember, the clause here is or, so you can only scan your original certificate and submit. But if in the case maybe you misplace your original certificate and what you have is like a photocopy of it, then you have to notarize it to show that it's the same thing with the original. Then original copies of your degree certificate and transcripts indicating your final grades. So this is it. And then original English examination score. This you can see more at your English proficiency required. Okay. Then you need your work certificate for at least 2 years. Guys, as I said, 2 years work experience, and it should be related to small enterprise promotion. And then this work certificate, see the condition here, certified digital signature, so it can be signed digitally. And note, it should carry a date of issue and a stamp. So the company you're working with should have a stamp to authenticate the work certificate. So whenever you're preparing it, even if your HR or anybody that's giving it to you is hesitating to stamp, beg them and tell them that it's required. Sorry guys, let's wait a bit for this noise. I don't know, these people with their power banks always disturbing one as well. So now you have seen the work certificate. So please take note of this. Your certified digital signature of the anybody that's offering you and that is issuing you the work certificate. Make sure that there is a signature, date, and stamp. And anything they have this star, it shows that it's very important. So if you omit it, you're on your own. Maybe they'll even throw away your application before they even review it. So to be on a safer side, make sure that you have all these things to be on a safer side. And then letter of recommendation from your current employer. They even stated it here. From your current employer, you need to get a current, you need to get your letter of recommendation on headed paper. So this is more like letterhead. Your company should have a letterhead. So on that letterhead, they will write the recommendation letter. So including an original, not scanned, okay, code certified digital signature, okay, should be signed, and also dates and stamp. And then for the, oh sorry, you also need the DAD APOS application form. I've already done a video about how to fill this DAD application form. You can go through it to know how to, if you have any challenge. I also checklist. I've done a video on checklist, so you can check the video to know how to fill your checklist. And then In case you apply for a different scholarship, a letter of confirmation of scholarship donor or status of application procedure, copy of letter of application. Why do they need this? So if you have done, maybe if you have another application, you can send them a proof that maybe you have another application you have done. Maybe I don't know why they need it, but you need to try to get it. Maybe you can also use after submitting an application, there is this confirmation email that they send you that they have received your application. So you can just screenshot that, convert it to PDF and attach with your application to show that you applied to that university or so. And then all certificates and transcripts not issued originally in Germany or in English must be translated into English or German. So if you are from a country that your certificate is not in English, is not in German, so you need to convert it to either of these languages. So it's now for you to choose the one you want. And then for more information regarding that application, please visit the that application portal. So if you want more information, you can go here to see more, but I think we have covered the necessary ones. This one is paper application. If your application is shortlisted, we will contact you via email and request the hard copy documents from you. In this case, the documents must be sent via postal mail to the CEPT offices. So this is the address. So you don't need to panic. If after submitting it electronically on their website and then you are shortlisted, they will now write to you to send these documents via post. Depending on the country you are, what you need to do is to use any delivery service. For scholars from Nigeria, you can use your DHL. Just give the DHL office this address, IPF 175 Rita Strasse 24. So just give them this address, they will do the needful. So you see the university, Leipzig University CEPT Competence Center. So this is the address you will give to the DHL office and they will send your document to them. And remember, when sending your documents, don't send your original. You know you only have one original, just like now my degree certificate is one original. I won't send it to them. What I need to do is make a colored, I've explained this before, but let me just do a brief explanation. Make a colored printout of that your degree certificate. Like when you see it, you just know that this one is a colored copy of this. Maybe due to the paper, it will be more lighter because degree certificates are always in a thick paper. For some universities, my university, it was thicker. It has a thicker paper quality. So what you need to do, make a colored copy of that your degree certificate, then go to a law court and certify it. They will put it a stamp showing that it is a true copy of the original certificate. Do you understand, guys? So send them that certified copies. Don't send your original certificate. But for letters like the letter of recommendation, the employment certificate, you can tell your employer to make a duplicate for you so that you will submit the original. But you see your certificates, your transcripts, your degree certificate, don't send the original because you cannot write your university to give you another copy. So make sure that you make a certified copies. While your letter of recommendation, you can send them the original certificate because you know it's just a letter to them. So definitely they are the ones that need it. You will not use it for another application. If you want to make another application, you tell them to give you another letter of recommendation. And to be on to make your application more authentic, your employment, your letter of recommendation, tell anybody that is writing it for you to direct it to this university. Let them not just write dear to whom it may concern. No, don't let them use to whom it may concern. Tell your recommender to use specifically the admission office of Leipzig University. It makes it more authentic. It makes it more so that they will know that you are not just writing just to write or a general or generic recommendation letter. So specifically direct it to them and send them the original whenever they contact you at this phase. Refer it to them. Don't write to whom it may concern. Make sure you direct it to this university and to this program. It's really important. Please take note of that. And then here you can see notes. You can read here to see more notes. For time, we will not go through it, but if you have any question, please write to me. You can comment on this video or you can send me an email. Then here you can see the deadlines for self-finance is from January to 15th of March. But if you are going for that scholarship, from 15th of August to 15th of October. But remember, on that portal, that stated 1st of October. So to be on a safer side, use 1st of October and submit. Within 1 month, you can complete your application. You can complete it within 1 month and submit so that you will not be penalized for submitting late, because these 2 days are conflicting. Okay, now let me show you guys selection process. Okay, this is their selection process. You can go through this page to have more information. If you have question at this point, please, I'm going through the comment section now to see if we have any comments. If you have any question, drop it so that I will reply to you live here right now, so that we'll kick off to the next application. And for these applications, I will drop the link in the description of this video. I will drop that of University of Göttingen and for this University of Leipzig. So I will drop all of them in the description so that you can click there and then have access to this website and read more. You need to read more to prepare your application document, especially your letter of purpose, your letter of motivation, or statement of purpose. Then let's go to the next application, and that is for PhD. So if you have a brother, if you have a family member, if you have a sister that has a master's, master's, bachelor's in economics, tell them that this program is for them. Now let me share my screen. What can be seen? Share this stuff instead. Okay. So guys, this program is for doctoral degree. You can see the name here is from University of Turkey. And this University of Turkey is in Finland. That's why in the video description, I included fully funded scholarships in Germany and Finland. So this one is in Finland, while the other two is in Germany. So this one in Finland is for doctoral degree. So for this doctoral degree, you can go through here to know the admission criteria and instructions for applicants. So go through it. I will drop the link also so that you can read to have more information. And then it's important to note that the noise is much. Sorry, guys. So now it's important for you to note that for this application is already open. It started on 28th of August, as you can see here. It started in 28th of August and it will end on 13th of September. 13th of September, that's when it will end. So you have like roughly 2 weeks to submit this application if you are eligible to apply. And you can go to how to apply. If you click on this link, it will take you to the homepage where you can see more information about how to apply. And then checklist for applicants. So these are the checklists. Choose a major and get to know to our research. You know, doctoral, they are mostly research. So these are the different areas you can do your PhD, Doctor of Science in Economics and Business Administration, or Doctor of Philosophy, or Doctor of Social Sciences. So for this Doctor of Social Sciences, for applicants with master's degree in economics. So if you have a master's degree in economics, you can do this doctoral program. Or if you have master's degree in closely related to business science, you can also apply for Doctor of Philosophy. Or if you have a master's degree in economics and business administration, you can apply for Doctor of Science in economics and business administration. Please, guys, if you have any question, drop it in the comment section. So now, these are further information about these degrees. For degrees in Doctor of Science in Economics and Business Administration and Doctor of Philosophy can be completed in the following disciplines. So these are the different areas you can do your doctoral. So you can go through based on your focus. Yeah, based on your area of focus, you can know the area to tailor your application to. And then go down here, you see the aim of this program. Our program aims at training of experts for the needs of business, society, and academic community. So you need to show in your letter of motivation or your statement of purpose how you will be a future expert, how doing this program will make you a future expert in business or society or academic community. If you want to be a lecturer, so those kind of things. So you can go through here, and then a strong emphasis is on the themes of innovation, foresight, and responsibility. So just go through this page, you read it to have more information. And then in research and teaching portfolio, our program covers a multitude of disciplines related to business, economy, and future studies. In the program, the doctoral degree can be completed in 4 years. So this program will be completed in 4 years. That's the 4 year doctoral degree. A long one. And then here is carefully the admission criteria and call for application. So if you want to know more about the call for applications, you can click here. So you can see here it started by 28th of August and it will end by 13th of September. You have 2 weeks. And 4 p.m. finish time. Please convert this time. Convert this time to know the time it is in your own home country. Let me check. So convert that time, please, guys. Convert it so that you will know the exact time, because those time difference can be tricky. It can be tricky. Try to convert it to know the exact time you will submit. Before you will be there, you don't know that their 4 p.m. has already reached. So to be on the safer side, convert it to have more information. And then here, if you need instructions for filling the application form, you can click here to go to the page to read more information. And then prepare the application enclosure and apply only during the application period. You can apply now. The application has started. And then what happens after you have left your application? You can read here. This is more like for more information purposes. And another thing you should take note is, this application is from 8th of August to 13th of September. And if you submit your application by that time and you're selected, you will start your study by 1st of January of 2025. This one is pretty fast. You will start your studies by January. So if you're applying this month, you will travel by January if you are selected. Or if you apply within 3rd of March and 14th of March of next year, you will start your studies from August. So depending on what you're doing and your availability, if you know you can meet up with 1st of January, you can submit your application now. But if you know like you want to start by August of next year, then target to apply by 3rd of March to 14th of March. All you need to do is copy this link and send it somewhere so that you can have access to it by this time. You can also send a reminder. Go to your calendar, send a reminder that whenever it's 3rd of March, they should remind you to apply to University of Tonku. Yeah, University of Tonku. So just try to do it, anyone, based on your availability. Now, and it's important that you should note here, these people, they don't want wahala. They are peaceful people. So they have stated here the type of font you should use. You can see here your research plan. You see here your research plan. That means you need to submit a research plan for this application. So your research plan should be a maximum of 10 pages, excluding the cover and the list of references. So the body, everything should be 10 pages. And then Times New Roman, size 12. Don't go and use Arial or any other font style, or Arial Black, or you go and use any other font style, Jokers or anyone. Make sure you use Times New Roman and make sure it is size 12. And your line spacing between your lines should be 1.5 and it should be in PDF format. Don't submit a Word document for them. So try to obey their rules. And then here, you will see useful information on preparing your research plan. is available on the doctoral training website. So they have a training website. So go through it, go through the training so that you will know how to submit your application. And then here you see copies of degree certificates. Definitely you need this. This includes your bachelor's and master's. And then copy of your transcripts, both that of your bachelor's and master's. And then copies of official translation to Finnish, Swedish, or English. So if your certificate is already in English, you are good to go. You don't need to translate to Finnish or Swedish. So if it's in English, just submit it. You only convert if the documents or your certificates are not in these three languages. You now need to translate to one of them. And then a letter of motivation, including your career plans after graduation. So you have seen here, they have stated what you should include in your letter of motivation. You need to include your career plans after graduation. Example, with regards to academic career in Finland or elsewhere. So when you're writing, be specific. Mention the country where you will be after your studies. It can be Finland, it can be in your home country or anywhere. So, but be specific. And then here, curriculum vitae, this is a short banker. And then here, possible reference letters. So you can get 2 reference letters from the referees. Then here, a possible certificate of language proficiency. So you can show your IELTS certificate, your TOEFL, or any other one. And then a copy of your passport if you do not have a Finnish ID number. So you need to submit your international passport to them. And then the doctoral degree of Turku School of Economics will publish before the beginning of each application period a call for applications where you can find more detailed instructions about the enclosures. Please read it carefully and follow the instructions. They're even telling you, please, to read the instructions. So this is it, guys. Go through this page. You can go through the frequently asked questions to get more information about it. Let me check something. Okay. Let's check more information. There's a place they stated, I think the amounts or the benefits for this program. Study achievement for students. Just I'm going through the website to see if there's any information I missed for this application. But if you have any question, please drop it in the comment section. I'll reply to your questions. Okay. I think we have covered everything. Guys, I'm waiting for your questions. If you have any, you can drop that so we can look at it. If you have any question, you can drop it so that we can attend to it. So guys, I will drop the links to these applications. I will drop the links to these 3 scholarships in the description of this video. Just go through them and apply. If you have any questions, drop it in the comment section. I will help you out. And then that's it. Just try to follow the little tips in the videos, especially try to email the alumni. the good ones will always reply and they will give you tips of how to do that. So try to keep in touch with the previous scholars, and also don't hesitate to send your emails to the admission office to ask your questions, and make sure you submit before the deadline. Please, guys, make sure you submit before the deadline. And then you can go through the website to have more information. Make sure you are so conversant with the website before you submit your application, so that you will not leave any stone unturned, so that your application will be on point. Thank you guys for having me. Thank you guys for joining in this live session. It's nice to have you guys. And see you next time. Our next video will be published on the channel, so go through it. Now I'm trying to focus more on course related. I don't want to be generic again, so I'll go specifically to courses, so that anyone you know you can apply, you can go watch the video and know how to apply. So I will also share other contents on other scholarship and other degree programs. Like a comment came for chemistry, so I will come up with something for people that have done chemistry. So that is it for this video. Thank you for tuning in to this live session, and it's nice to have you all. Until next time I appear on your screen, bye, and have a nice evening.